Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of WesteroSCraft Walks with your host, DutchGuard. Today we're going to be taking a look at Seagard, the seat of House Mallister. Seagard is located in the Riverlands, and to be specific, on the coast of Ironman's Bay, which is the body of water we're looking out at now. Ironman's Bay is so called because the Iron Islands are very nearby, and this area is constantly under threat of Ironborn raids. That's why we're standing here at one of these beacons. As you can see, the firewood just sort of piled up, waiting to be lit. If there is the slightest indication of attack from the Ironborn, someone lights this beacon, and we'll light another one that you can see down the beach that way, until it reaches the castle of Seagard, where they can ring the bell at the booming tower and warn the townspeople to seek shelter, and we'll show you that in a bit. But first we're going to walk down the beach, and you can see these lovely ships out here. These are Mallister ships. You can tell by the purple sails there, that are patrolling the waters, searching for the Ironborn. Seagard sort of gets its name from the fact that it is guarding the Riverlands from the Ironborn threat. And we've just headed into this little cove here. You may not even have noticed where I snuck in, but I found this before I started the video, so I just wanted to show it to you. It's sort of hidden away. So you've got these sort of bedding tables and fishing line hanging around. Just want to sneak out again. Just wanted to show you that real quick before we moved on. So we have this lovely terraformed beach, everything done by hand, using our lovely layered sand textures, which is a cool feature of our resource pack, and our and makes use of the capabilities of our launcher. So it's a really, really lovely beach. We've got some seaweed lying around, some rocks, and this really nice coastal cliff here running all the way down the beach to Seagard. So we've got a ship lodged onto the shore here. Let's see what it's called. The Stony Lonesome. I know that the books specify how many ships there are at Seagard, or how many ships the Mallisters have. I can't remember that. I think it's somewhere around 10, something like that. Some war galleys, some other ships. So here we are in another beacon. This one looks like someone actually lives in here. Ooh, that's a privy. Don't want to go in there. Let's see if I can find my way to the top of this beacon tower. Yeah, there's some beds here. Probably some guardsmen, some Mallister guardsmen. And here we are. There's the beacon up there, ready to be lit at a moment's notice. So let's head back down the ladder here, back down the tower. And so when those beacons are lit, it's sort of in a Lord of the Rings Minas Tirith fashion that they sort of all go off, one after the other. I've got another ship here. This doesn't look like a war galley or anything, but looks like a fishing vessel. I think it's a whaler, because we've got, just like from our very first video in Pebbleton, got a big dead whale carcass on the beach here, ready to be carved up and sold. So we're continuing on our way. I think just in the distance there you can see the town of Seagard. So as I said, Seagard is the seat of House Mallister, who's one of the most powerful houses in the Riverlands, and especially the north of the Riverlands, along with the Freys. And the Freys are also quite nearby, the twins. And they have this really, really cool castle, which is just a rendering in the distance there, which we'll be taking a look at. But we're going to start by wandering through the town. So you can see these really cool little towers here, watchtowers, because they're always on guard, with those purple flags there, because the colors of House Mallister are purple and black, with their sigil featuring a big eagle, or some sort of giant bird of prey. It's got some crates of fish here. This looks like a stairway into the town. Yep. So with these lovely, lovely little Riverlands houses. Really adorable. We've got this nice little stall. We've just added slab wool blocks because the full blocks were a little too chunky for the fluid cloth textures that we wanted. So we've added those, and that's a great example of that. Really loving it. We've made good use of that so far. Let's see, you can find something good. That looks like it could be a sept up there. I haven't really explored this area too much, so what we're seeing here for the first time, I'm seeing for the first time. Oh yeah, it is a sept. Got all the portraits of the Seven up there. Got some banners, some flowers. Really pretty. And this looks like sort of the more lower class houses, whereas these big houses with the slate roofs and the daub and wattle seem to be more the affluent residences of Seagard. Just explore one of them. Just take a look inside to give you that lovely example of furnishing at Seagard. We've got a nice big hearth, a little kitchen area, some food on the table. Let's head upstairs and see if we can find some sleeping quarters. Big table there. There we go. There's a little bedroom. Nice big bed. Double wide bed. Now this is a house with a view. Look at that. Some prime retail right here. Right, looking out over Iron Man's Bay. Don't know if I specified before, but since we are near the Islands, we are obviously on the western coast of Westeros, looking out across the sea. Alright, let's make our way to the Castle Seagard. So we've got this really cool road crossing the beach here, going into the castle, and I think at high tide this is washed over with water. And there are plentiful examples of this in the real world. It's a great defensive sort of architecture. Then at high tide, which is the most likely time for attackers to strike, this road is covered in water. Oh, the portcullis is closed. That's sort of an issue. I'm just going to cheat and break my way through. I probably should have opened them before I came through here, but Seagard, always on its guard. You know, we don't want anyone breaking through. I'm just breaking everything now. I'm so sorry to whoever has to clean up after me. Oh, there we go. I've just fixed it myself. I'm just going to make a total mess. Right, so here we are. Look at that, in the courtyard. Very cool. We've got the strong, sturdy stone bases and the daub and wattle tops there for the lighter materials. I gotta say, this build is so cool. This is pretty much a brand new build. This was finished days before I recorded this video. You see these lovely purple banners everywhere. I have no idea where I'm going, so I'm just going to try and follow this main path, see where we end up. This looks like a big storage area in here. Those are lovely vaulted stone ceilings up there. Looks like a little drawbridge. We must be heading into an inner keep now, over this dry moat. So this must be the inner keep. The great hall here. Beautiful. Really, really nice. Love the combination of materials here. So the small stone bricks and the big ones as well, the ones that you get in vanilla, which we still make a good use of. We've got some cobble there as well. This looks like some sort of lift system. I'm not going to fall down there for fear of getting lost. Let's do what we usually do when we get into a castle and find a high point. Now these look like some stairs. So let's make our way up. My suit of armor there. Oh, I spy a weirwood through the windows here. Oh, there we go. Nice little entrance here. This is a very, very tiny godswood. This weirwood just barely clinging on. But since we are north of the God's Eye and getting very close to the north, it's not entirely unreasonable that a weirwood would grow here. Malisters probably still have some people devoted to the old gods, so having a weirwood there is a sort of a good luck charm to have, anyway. Where am I? Making my way through the attics of Seagard. Oh, cool. There's lovely carpeting here, the colors of House Malister. Must be purple and white, not black, like I said before. Big bed chamber here, nice bed, big canopy. This little window overlooking to the sea. Very beautiful. This is just such a beautiful location, very scenic. And the leaders of this project did a fantastic job of terraforming the area. And there's loads of hamlets around as well. This looks like some sort of water system for bringing up water to the baths, perhaps. Let's see, this looks like another kind of lift, maybe? Look at that, it goes all the way down there. There's all these really cool lifts and pulley systems. I think it may have been a trend started by Castle Rock, because we've just redone Castle Rock, and that makes use of lots of lifts and pulleys, and those sorts of things, because it's a huge and tall castle. Alright, I think we're getting very close to the top. We're definitely in the roof now, because you can see the angle of the roof there, over this corridor. Man, I'm totally lost. I do love getting lost in these places. It really, really allows you to discover some new things. Oh, we can go even further up. We must be in the highest point now, surely. This looks like sort of the servants' quarters. Let's see what we can see out here. Looks like that way is out to the bay. I don't know if there's any place you can actually get out. Oh, here we go. This is sort of a roof entrance here. Alright, I can deal with that. See if we can get a nice view. Oh, there's the booming tower. That's the one I mentioned before. So you can see the big sort of cast iron bell in there, which is rung when Seagard is under attack. You can see another one of Seagard's ships there, one of its war galleys. Can't believe I've made my way onto the roof. That's pretty cool. So that way is back to the beach and the town. And I think with that nice little overview, I will end this video. So thank you all again for watching this video on Seagard. And I will see you for the next episode, where I think we will be heading to Sisterton. So keep an eye out for that, and I will see you then.